friends, Miss Humphrey here. Today we are going to talk about solving one-step word problems using two-digit addition with and without regrouping. So as you guys have been learning, we have a strategy that we call Ruckus that we use when we are solving word problems. The R in Ruckus stands for read and reread the problem. The U stands for underline the question. The C stands for circle or highlight the important words. The A stands for action plan. And the S stands for solve the problem. Let's take a look at a word problem using our Ruckus strategy. Mrs. Humphrey, Mrs. Field, and Mrs. Brady went shopping together. They bought 23 pairs of blue headphones and 26 pairs of pink headphones. How many headphones did they buy in all? I'm going to go ahead and reread that so that I make sure that I understand every part of that question. Mrs. Humphrey, Mrs. Fields, and Mrs. Brady went shopping together. They bought 23 pairs of blue headphones and 26 pairs of pink headphones. How many headphones did they buy in all? Now it's time for us to move on to the U in our Ruckus strategy. I'm going to underline the question. How many headphones did they buy in all? Now it's time for us to circle the most important parts of this word problem. So I'm going to circle the number 23 and the number 26 because I know that since this is a math problem, numbers must be very important. And finally, I'm going to circle the words in all because this is a key phrase that tells us what type of problem this is going to be. And we know that the words in all means that we're going to be solving an addition problem. Now it's time for us to make an action plan. I've decided that I am going to add my numbers together using a place value chart. So I've put my 2 in the tens column and my 3 in the ones column for 23, my 2 in the tens column, and my 6 in the ones column for 26. Now we're going to go ahead and we are going to add our ones. 3 plus 6. At this point, we're going to want to think inside of our brain. Is it 9 or less, or is it 10 or more? 9 or less, we're going to let it rest. That means we're just going to go ahead and put our sum or our total right there beneath that ones column. Now we're going to add our tens place. 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Now it's time for us to solve our problem. We now have the number 49. But since it's a word problem, we know that we must answer in a complete sentence. So Mrs. Humphrey, Mrs. Fields, and Mrs. Brady bought 49 headphones in all. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at another word problem. This word problem is going to require us to regroup. Let's take a look at how that works. We're going to go ahead and use our Ruckus strategy again. I'm going to read and reread this question. There are 12 children in the Google Meet. Then 19 more children showed up. How many children are together in the Meet now? There are 12 children in the Google Meet. Then 19 more children showed up. How many children are together in the Meet now? Let's move on to our U and underline our question. How many children are together in the Meet now? Now it's time for us to circle our most important parts. So we will circle 12, 19. We're going to circle the word together because we know that this is a key word that tells us that this is an addition problem. All right, now that we've circled the important parts of our word problem, it's time to move on to our action plan. Once again, I am going to put my numbers into a place value chart. I'm going to put my 12 with the 1 in the tens column and the 2 in the ones place, and my 19 with my 1 in the tens place and my 9 in the ones place. Now it's time for me to go ahead and add my ones. 2 plus 9. So I know that 2 plus 9 is 10 or more. So we're going to use a strategy called carry it next door. So 2 plus 9 equals 11. I am going to take the 1 from the number 11 that is in the ones place and place it beneath my ones column. Now I'm going to carry the other one, the one that is in the tens place, next door to my tens column. Now it is time for me to add my tens. 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 2 plus 1 equals 3. So now we have the number 31. It's time to solve this problem. Remember, since it's a word problem, we must solve the problem in a full sentence. There are 31 children together in the meet now. Great job today, my friends.